Good morning, everybody. Wow. I know. I'm like, mic's on and everything. Can you believe it? 8 o'clock? What is going on? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. You can catch us every Saturday morning right here on Lone Star Community Radio from 8 to 10. So thrilled to be with you. And I know, of course, it's a little foggy, a little, muggy out there, but man, it's going to be a good day, right, Mama?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It really is. So, yeah, we have a lot coming up. We got, certainly we had plans to have a wonderful guest this morning, Shannon Broadbent, with us with the Dream Producers Workshop. Unfortunately, Shannon did experience a snafu in the middle of the evening, one that could not get her here. So we hope she is on the mend.
Yes, and we are going to reschedule her.
Definitely. And Dream Producers Workshop is a great event coming up in the community that, she's going to give us further details on, because she's going to come back and just talk about it and make sure we empower everybody in the community, particularly the women, but also the men that want to start their own business. They don't know where to begin. All those, leaders out there that don't know how to exactly get it started. They are going to be there to help navigate everything for them and, just be a guide. So look forward to having Shannon on again. I hope you're on the mend, darling. And yeah, so that being said, we're kind of going wild this morning.
We are. We're going to go rogue.
Whoa, I like it. I like it. Well, before we go rogue, let's talk some business, right?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, so right now it is 71 degrees outside and it is foggy like we had mentioned. So be careful on the roads. Look out for a lot of the animals, pedestrians, bicyclists, everybody out there on the roads. It's going to be actually a 40% chance of rain. So it's definitely going to, not be as sunny as we had hoped, but you never know in this large state and this large area exactly what that means. So we may have little spurts of niceness,
Exactly.
That being said, tonight's going to get down to a low of 70. Still chance of thunderstorms up to 50%. So there's a better chance this evening, but just be careful out there, kind and courteous on the roads. As always, tomorrow is going to be an 80% chance of thunderstorms. So that's pretty much a guarantee. So anyone going out to the Renaissance Festival, Jack, then don't take your nice shoes. I'm just saying. All right.
Exactly.
That being said,
we're your dirty, nasty, yucky ones.
Can you tell that's what I mentioned to him on my way out this morning? Can you take a couple backups? But as far as the roads right now, there's green. Everything Google Maps says green and nice on the roads. Still foggy, so you want to stay careful. But yeah, other than that, everything should be good to go. I know I'm particularly excited about the weekend because, of course, I love spending time with you and all of our listeners.
Yes, me too.
It is definitely one of the highlights. But tell me what's going on with you these days.
Well,
good week? Busy week?
Interesting week.
Yeah. Well,
interesting week. Without giving too many details, I am temporarily caring for the baby of a friend of mine.
Oh, I know. She's precious.
And, so that's an adventure because, I haven't had a baby like that in 7 years.
Well, and you know what? I am so thrilled to hold her later. So,
yes.
Of course, I'm all, bring that little thing over here. Like,
she's precious, and she really is a good baby, and she sleeps all night. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, but we got to add some chunky thighs, I heard, because she doesn't have the chunky thighs. Those are my favorite.
But, it's going to be fine. I'll have her temporarily, and then she'll go back to her mom, and
good time.
That's been my week.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure that's been busy. I know that's an understatement for you, but much shout out actually to my girl Joanna. She just had some twins earlier.
What? Congratulations!
I want to say it was earlier this week. The days are running together. I'm sorry, JoJo, if I'm totally off, but yeah, she had boy-girl twins. And I want to say, good night. The names are Jay's. I know Jaden, and then, she's going to kick my butt. I've got to look it up during the break. But so excited for her because they already have Jace or Jason, their little man. And then she got pregnant, found out she was having twins, all natural. It runs in the family. Her sister-in-law, her husband's sister, actually has triplets. So it's just so cool.
Wow.
And particularly because, I'm a twin, a boy-girl twin.
Yes.
So I was like, now I was a little disappointed she didn't want to name Merideth, one of the girl or boy, because actually Merideth was a boy name before it turned into a girl name.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yes, but I understand she's sticking with the J's. I have a feeling if the M's were a factor, maybe I'd get some love. Just asking, hoping, thinking, But no, can you imagine going home with twins and already having a little man already? Because I think he's 3. Oh, my goodness. Her hands are going to be full, but I can't wait to hold those babies, too.
Yes.
Eek.
Yeah.
So, actually, my week was pretty good, too.
Good.
Definitely busy at work. One of those projects where everybody says, so what did you do this week? And usually you can go down a full list, and mine was pretty full, except at the end of the list was one email. And that email consisted of like 3 days because we had some technical issues. So we're still in the testing. Long story short, I have been working on one email delivery for 3 days. Not just me. I mean, certainly IT department, these amazing people that know more of the tech stuff on the back end, far beyond my knowledge. And I'm so blessed to have them, to work with. But yeah, one email, 3 days. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, super awesome. That was totally dripping with sarcasm. And
I was about to say, please tell me it is.
In case they couldn't tell.
Whew, so, needless to say, more testing continues, but I will triumph because, got to get done, right? It's got to get done. So, we have that accomplished, but so glad it was. And then, of course, had the football game this week. They didn't win, but they tried real hard, and nothing brings me more joy than getting to hear my boy's name on the intercom. So they called out his name. I was like, what? And
I still haven't gotten that football schedule.
Oh, my bad. Well, we're going to be playing. That's what is so great about this season because it's the first year that Oak Hills Junior High is in, right?
Yes.
And Montgomery Junior High, of course, has been long existing. So they are going to be playing against each other.
Really?
Yes. And so they play against each other on Tuesday. And it's not just like them playing together at one of the school, junior highs. They're playing at the high school stadium.
How
Isn't that precious?
Cute. Yes.
And of course, we're going to be on the visitor side because we're the visitors for this game. Mm-hmm. But I was like, what is that? Where did the visitors go? Do you have a different parking lot? Like, I just never knew because we've always been, of course, on the Bear side.
Right.
So I get to experience that this week, and it's going to be hilarious. But more than anything, just so excited to be, in a full stadium. And then I'm like, well, that means actually, I don't even know if that changes the football length or whatever. I guess they're going to close down half the field, like the football field. I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know all that. Don't laugh at me, guys. I don't know. But it's exciting nonetheless, and so excited for my boy because, nothing gets you more excited than getting a shout out for, a good tackle.
Yes.
Loved it. Plus, shout out to Oak Hills Junior High real quick. I felt like we have started making huge strides. It's a beautiful campus, beautiful field. And through the weeks, each game gets better cosmetically and, around the field and everything. I started seeing, they put the fence up around the school, getting it all official. And then, they put the glass windows or, plexiglass on the little entries and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then you've made it when the intercom and the scoreboard working. What?
Wow!
That was great. And then to top it off, personally, they started serving shelled peanuts to crack open at the stadium. I was like, yes, because I went to a game at the high school and they didn't have peanuts, and I was really disappointed because I was like, dang, but I know they're messy, but I cleaned up my own mess. I always have my own little bag, put the shells in. I guess somebody got sloppy and started leaving stuff everywhere.
I don't think of peanuts as a football game food.
I know it's baseball, but that's my.
But hey, I mean, you like peanuts, so there you go.
Every now and then, yeah. Well, when I walk in a stadium, I don't know what it is,
Gotcha.
But anyway.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I felt like a win-win. Get to have my little peanut shell dinner while I watch my boy. It was so good.
Yes.
So funny how the peanut breaking looked like texting.
It
just
did.
Then
Yes.
in my
Very
fingers.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to vent for just a minute.
Oh.
It's a personal vent. But
not a professional.
Not a professional vent. It's a personal opinion. Not everybody feels this way, but so saw an article on Facebook the other day because I follow Montgomery Independent School District.
Right.
So they've named the new principal for Lake Creek High School, which opens in the 2018-2019 school year.
Nice. Okay.
And then the new principal for Montgomery High School. So they named those two principals. The current principal of Montgomery High School will be the new principal of Lake Creek High School.
Okay.
Which a lot of people are excited about. I, however, am not.
Why?
Because, of where we're zoned, of course. Once Jensen gets to high school, that's where he will go, is Lake Creek High School.
True.
My daughter, Vanessa, went to Montgomery High School. That's where she graduated from. And we had nothing but problems.
Oh, okay.
With that principal for 4 years that she was there. 3 years that she was there. So all I can hope now is that by the time Jensen gets to high school, he will be gone.
Yikes. Okay.
That's my vent. Because if he's not, I'm not really sure what... I cannot be held responsible for my actions.
All right. Okay. We're moving on.
Moving on now. That's all. Off my soapbox.
Yes. Okay, listeners, thank you for tuning in to Crit and Grace. We're here Saturday mornings from 8 to 10. And yeah, we're also some mama bears. And if you can't tell, Jen's the Grit. I'm mostly the Grace. Every now and then we flip back and forth, but together we are like She-Ra. You don't know what you're going to get. Nice or
That's right.
nada.
Or we're like Jem.
Who's
Truly outrageous.
Who's that? I don't get it. Who's Jim?
Jem is truly outrageous. Truly
Was it a
outrageous.
cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch
Jem
it.
and the holograms.
Yeah.
Jem and the holograms.
I know. I wasn't a cartoon watcher. Don't hate on me.
Well, She-Ra was a cartoon.
But a comic book character that I had to hear about from my brother, too.
Who was She-Ra?
She was like a superpower woman.
Okay.
If Jam is, then that's what it is. Is it Jim or Jam?
Jem, Jem.
Jem. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's gonna be my alter ego on the ship. Oh, I've been looking
Because
for
that is an 80s cartoon.
Oh, okay. Now I got to find out about Jim.
Oh, my
Listeners.
gosh. Anyway,
Sorry,
She-Ra
I feel
is
you.
the sister of He-Man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you
Thank
go.
Wow, man, that's why she's my encyclopedia, my go-to. I mean, she's amazing. This woman right here. Okay, heads up. I'm looking for an alter ego name. Sasha Fierce is taken by Beyonce. Couldn't find anything better. Hence, when I heard Jim just now, kind of like Jam, but better.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to take that, Jim. And I will keep working on it. Okay. All right. So let's get to events and activities
Yes,
going on. I
yes.
totally was
Let's
random.
move on. Sorry.
I know. Totally random.
So,
Yeah.
I'll take the first one.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. The Conroe High School Alumni Association is going to host their annual homecoming breakfast this morning, benefiting scholarships for CHS's graduating seniors. All alumni are invited to attend the fundraiser. It'll be a breakfast buffet, live and silent auctions. Tickets are available at the door, $10. It's from 9 to 11 at the Conroe High School cafeteria.
I know. So exciting.
And I am an alumni who will not be able to attend the breakfast. Sorry, folks.
Because she is working. Yes. And I know that's so cool that, I find that whole thing fascinating because, I, of course, went and graduated high school, but I didn't really necessarily attend or hang out with a lot of the peeps there. So I find
That's ultimately probably why I'm not going.
Well,
besides the fact that I'm on the radio.
She's really bringing the grit this morning. But yeah, no, I mean, really.
I am. What did you put in that coffee?
I know. I'm like, dang, some realness up in there. No. But, I find it fascinating. Like I was telling you, my mom went to her high school reunion like a few weeks after Harvey. She had already had it planned, and she was one of those affected by Harvey, but she still had plans to go up there. And it's like 50-year, 60-year reunion. These people still get together, and that just blows my mind. And of course, that's one of the pluses of kind of small town life, I guess. But it's so foreign to me because I'm like, what? Y'all all hang out? Like, I don't get it,
right.
So that's really cool. So much love to Conroe High School alumni. Hope you have a wonderful breakfast this morning and certainly raise a lot for the scholarships for those at the school.
Yes.
It'd be wonderful.
For the graduating seniors.
Thank you for the graduating seniors.
Yes.
Thank you. Filling it up. Yeah. So another great thing going on tonight, and it actually starts this afternoon, is the Conroe Parks and Recreation Department is going to be hosting their 8th annual Trick or Treat Trail and Movie at the Woods today. Visitors can actually dress up in costume, walk the trail, and receive Halloween treats from the local businesses and organizations. The movie screening of the 1984 Ghostbusters is going to be going on. So it's going to be a great afternoon into evening time. So it's going to be Trick or Treat Trail starts at 3. Then the movie is going to be 7:15 to like 8:45-ish. All of this is free right here at the Carl Barton Jr. Park. So want to encourage everyone in the community, whether you've got a costume ready or not, and you want to just enjoy some fun, especially if you got kiddos, take them out there. Carl Barton Jr. Park right there down the street off of 336. It's going to be a great afternoon to evening. So I love it. Plus, who doesn't love like a contained trick-or-treat area? I mean, it's just going to be great.
Yes, absolutely.
What else is going on, Mama?
Speaking of Montgomery High School, the Bonnie Bells will be hosting their annual Halloween fundraiser this evening, benefiting the dance team. Family-friendly event which will feature a haunted house and carnival, games, prizes, a cakewalk, a bounce house for the kiddies. From 5 to 11. It's $10 at the Montgomery Community Center on Liberty Street. You can visit montgomerybells.com for more information.
See, I love that. And they looked really spooky. Like, they bring it. I mean, these bells are beautiful, but they know how to bring the scary,
they
too.
do.
So, good luck to, everybody out there attending, because I think you're going to get scared. Ooh, I don't like being scared, but
right.
Anyway, and then, yes, we talked about it last week, but just want to hit up that again tonight in our very own area. Well, A&M down the street, Navasota, or, right over around there. I always think of Navasota. But we've got...
Just north.
Yeah, just north of Navasota, my bad. But we've got Texas A&M is going to host all 5 living former U.S. presidents for the hurricane relief event. So it's going to be an amazing night. The concert will feature, of course, country music band Alabama, along with Texas musicians Lyle Lovett, Robert Earl Keen, and the Gatlin Brothers. It happens today or this evening. Even the Elder Bush's Presidential Library it's right there on the campus, the A&M campus, so that's where it'll be held. So that means all 5 living former presidents. It's going to be a fantastic night, and whatever, side you're on as far as, political, whatever, it's just a historical night to be able to be there and contribute back.
Yes.
So I'm sure some tickets are still available. Of course, I'm really hoping and praying. I know they're taping it. I hope they do air it or sell it or something, because it's going to be a fantastic night. Plus, just seeing them all in one spot is just going to be, like
absolutely
I said, historical. So real quick, why don't you fill our listeners in on our social media tags before we head out for a break?
Yes, Facebook, YouTube, Grit and Grace, Texas, at Grit and Grace, Texas. Twitter is at Grit and Grace Tex, TEX. They were a little stingy with their characters.
Mm-hmm. And then our email,
gritandgracetexas@gmail.com.
And we've got a YouTube channel, too. You got to look up Grit and Grace Texas, right? So
I said Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, did I? Oh, you did. My bad. And then also IR Lone Star, if you want to find out more about us.
Yes, and we're on Our City TV, Suddenlink Channel 12.
Yes, ma'am. And, of course, we always want to let everyone know our sponsorship packages are out. So you can go on irlonestar.com, look up Grit and Grace Texas, and then you'll be able to find out more what's going on with us and how you can support, of course, whether it be the whole show, certain segments, like for instance, you want to do the activities and events, or coming up, we've got the top 3 of the week. Want to maybe sponsor that? There's some great opportunities there, kind of highlight your business and support us. So definitely get on irlonestar.com, check it out, or email us at gritandgracetexas@gmail.com. So yeah, how about top 3 of the week coming up? What you think?
Sounds good.
You up for it? All right, y'all stick around. We've got more of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up next.